Oh, it's good to relax. This is as close as I'm getting to it these days.
Everyone has limits.
Are you kidding? I'm in my prime. I'm talking about trying to unwind here. I mean, really unwind. It's unsettling. I've spent so long keeping one step ahead of somebody, I can't believe I've lost them for good. At least when I'm out with you, I usually know where the blaster fire's coming from. Keeps my mind off trouble. Mostly.
The less time you and Trouble spend together, the better.
You've got a marvelously camouflaged sense of humor, you know that? Let's see how easily you brush off your old instincts and catch 40 winks after you've spent 30 years bounty hunting.
I knew you were a career scoundrel, but 30 years on the run? Pretty impressive.
Things weren't so bad until people finally realized the same guy was responsible for most of their woes. And I've made some enemies over the years, believe me. 2.5 Hutt families, the entire Carillion Exchange. And there was that whole blockade incident that ran the Mandalorians home with their tails between their legs. Come on, I think I've had my fill of all this cheering up. You know, you're pretty quick to sniff out an opportunity for profit.
I like to think I know my business.
Ooh, there's no doubt about that. I wonder how much more lucrative our little partnership could be if you applied that intuition to something other than bounty hunting.
Gave up trying to make an honest living already?
I was looking for a fresh start with this little arrangement, not a career change. My abundance of skills and expertise are always at your disposal. It just so happens that most of my expertise is in crime. Mull it over. I hate to see so much potential go to waste. I've been thinking it over, and I see a lot of room for improvement maximizing your profits. Take catching me, for example. Sure, you got a nice bounty from the Great Hunt, but why stop there? You just need to use a little imagination.
And what did your imagination come up with?
A few words in the right ears, and you could make a lot of money on poor Tiresias's remains, if you don't mind double-crossing crime lords. Offer the body, see who bites, rob them blind. Couldn't be simpler.
Are all of your schemes this blunt?
It's not the most elaborate con, but you're new at this. Besides, the scams are a lot less risky when you know you can vaporize anyone in the room. So, that suggestion I had involving my duplicate? Turns out there are a lot of folks out there who've still got a bone to pick with the late Tiresias Loci. A little friendly competition couldn't hurt our final take. I'm thinking an auction would do the trick.
I'm open to anything that'll boost our profits.
That's just what I wanted to hear. Give me some time off the ship, and I can handle the whole thing by proxy. The only finger you'll have to lift will be the one accepting your credit transfer.
Try anything cute, and it'll be a 2-for-1 sale.
Cute's not really my style. Besides, I'm still recovering from the last time we crossed each other. I'll be back before you know it. What, no parade? Oh, not even a cake? How about at least mustering a good to see you for the guy holding your share of the credits?
I'd like to see my take before it wanders off.
It's not like it'd be going far. I live here, remember? Your cut. Pretty good take, considering the expenses. The bidders really couldn't wait to take Tiresias off our hands.
I didn't expect much to come of this.
I know you didn't, which, if you'll recall, was my point from the start. You might say I've got some experience duping these suckers. 3 pirate crews, 10 free traders, 2 exchange bosses, half a dozen Hutts, one I don't even remember crossing. Kept licking his lips. I think his name was Druga. It was quite the rogues gallery. A lot of familiar faces. Brought back memories, let me tell you. Oh, I picked up a little souvenir from the Royal Museum. I thought we could make sure these get put to better use.
You're giving me something worth money?
Gesture of good faith and all that. Figured if I'm stuck here, I might as well lighten the mood. Unless we find a collector, we'll need to fence these. Quick turnaround will forfeit a big cut, but it'll be a nice bonus.
Let's just see the credits.
I'll see what I can do. You'll be pleased to hear I finished fencing those little Alderanian trinkets that came into our possession. Made a nice sum, even with the rush.
You call that a rush? Hand it over.
Oh, sure, you're welcome. No trouble at all. Have I mentioned how much pulling that little con has improved my mood? I think that auction put to bed any lingering doubts that Tiresias is dead and gone. And aside from knowing my new identity on a stick, I'd almost forgotten how much I love a good scheme.
Does this mean you're going to stop pacing the ship at all hours?
Sure, unless I'm planning our next big score. It's hard to work a proper hustle when you're on the run, chum. I've pulled more heists than cons in recent memory. That was the kind of racket my former partner preferred. Simple, bold, effective. Used to argue about that a lot.
How'd you two part ways?
We had different ideas about where we were headed. Water under the bridge. My preference is to be long gone by the time anyone gets wise. That's a lot easier without bounty hunters breathing down my neck. It's about time I got back in the game. Can't afford to let myself get out of practice, after all.
That guy, Carteri from Nar Shaddaa, remember him? Doesn't exist.
We met him, so he's real. Fake identity?
I don't know. I'm not sure he wasn't a hollow, or maybe a bunch of Minox in a human suit. I can't find out anything about him. Nothing.
You already thought he was SIS.
Yeah, but he was such a wimp, I sort of threw that theory out. You know what's weird? The more I look at that holo of Coral, the more it makes me think. If I've got a sister, what else have I got? Aunts, uncles, cousins? Maybe I've been missing family dinners for my whole life.
Could be a bunch of people wondering where you are right now.
Think so? Probably all torqued at me. That Mako, she never calls, she never writes. Still, I've gotta wonder, how are they connected to SIS? Something I need to figure out. That new armor? How do you manage to make Durasteel look good? If I wore that, people think I strapped on a shipping crate.
Wearing this stuff drives men crazy. You need a flamethrower to keep them away.
I don't know. They probably like the flamethrower, too. I've seen the way they look at it. Anyway, we've got things to do, people to hunt.
You've entered Mandalorian-controlled space. Vacate the sector before we use you for target practice. You have 2 minutes.
Lek told me my presence was requested. I'm the victor of the Great Hunt, here to see Mandalore.
Apologies, Champion. I'll clear you for landing.
Hail to the Emperor! More importantly, hail to you, Master.
Mandalore's waiting. This way. Mandalore, your champion presents herself.
Glad a little war wasn't enough to keep you from meeting me, champion. I like a woman who's not afraid to get her knuckles bloody. Welcome aboard the Spirit of Vengeance, both of you.
It's an honor.
That goes for me as well.
This must be Mako. I've heard she's the brains behind your operation.
Mako is more than capable.
I've got a lot to thank you for. Shoring up that secret auction, avenging Header Sung, stopping that arrogant snot Terroblood. You had a good slog getting here. Says a lot that you aced Terroblood without stooping to his level. A damn lot.
You brought me all this way to talk about Terroblood?
You're here because you won the Great Hunt. The Great Hunt isn't held for the sake of sport. It's meant to find the best the galaxy has to offer, usually to handle a task vital to the Mendoid. I have one more thing to ask of you before I know you're the one for it.
You have my full attention, Mandalore.
There is a cavern in the deep jungles of Dromund Kaz. Unnatural place, filled with all kind of abominations. There's something down there nobody's laid eyes on and lived to brag about it. I want you to kill it.
I'll head for Drummond Koss now.
My clans send their most promising warriors to bloody themselves on the beasts in the cavern. Head to their camp at these coordinates. We'll speak again when you've brought me a suitable trophy.
As if Drummond Koss didn't already give me the creeps. Come on, let's go show this thing how scary you can be.
This is a camp for warriors, not hikers. You aren't welcome here.
I'm here at the request of Mandalore.
And you are?
She's more warrior than you, Jogo.
Huh, you're one to judge. Eh, Arutal?
Huntmaster declared her grand champion.
That true?
You don't have to like it, but it's the truth.
You're right, I don't. And I sure as hell don't have to like you tramping all over our hunting grounds. Winning the Great Hunt doesn't make you one of us. Finish up whatever brought you here and go.
Never mind. It's an honor.
Nice to meet you too, kid. Got a name?
Torian Kadera, not a kid.
I need to know about this cavern, Torian.
Hot, humid, dark, full of monsters. Probably just the young. There's worse further down there. No one's seen it, but it's there. You can feel its heartbeat in the walls.
Better warriors than you have tried. They never returned.
Then let me show you how it's done.
There's a bottom, it's probably there. Good hunting. She's back. How'd it go?
I got what I came for.
How did you kill it when so many of my clan have failed?
If they had your attitude, it's no surprise they failed. You're so hungry for a fight, you don't think about what you're getting into. Bounty hunting is about fighting smart as much as fighting hard.
There must be something to what you've said. You killed it, they died. I salute your victory.
Hail to the victor! Oya!
Guest of honor's finally arrived.
Not much to look at.
The subject size-mass ratio would beg to differ.
Shut up.
The creature's dead, Mandalore. I've brought you proof.
Then it's time I introduced you to the other grand champions of the Great Hunt. Meet your only peers in the galaxy. We've gathered here to induct you into our exclusive group, the only hunters in the galaxy with access to jobs on the legendary Blacklist.
What's so special about this Blacklist?
It's completely confidential. We're the only ones who can read it. Not even contract posters can see what's on the list. The Blacklist's as old as the Great Hunt itself, got its own traditions. I need your help keeping one alive. There's always been a Mandalorian in the group. Duty calls me away, so I want you to take my place, keep a Mandalorian among the Grand Champions.
I'm no Mandalorian.
Killing that beast was your ritual blooding, so you're already Mandalorian in spirit, if not in name. Now, do me the honor of joining my brothers and sisters in the Great Clan.
All right, Mandalore. I accept.
You've just taken a load off my mind, champion. Champions, it's time we drink. Let's see how much black ale my replacement can put away. I hate to leave such fine company, but it's time I got back to winning the Sith's wars for them. Champions, till we meet again.
I haven't seen the old man that happy in a long time. How's it feel to be a Mandalorian?
Like I'm a part of something, not just another hired gun.
Aw, how sweet.
Name's Bloodworthy. These two miscreants are Jula Nightbringer and the Defenestrator. We just wanted you to know we sent a little welcoming present to your ship.
A Blacklist bounty, one of the two oldest on record, to be exact.
Something to ease you into life at the top.
I'll be sure to check them out.
We should get going. Our new friend here has plenty of work ahead of her. Don't be a stranger.
Ah, thank goodness you're back. I was getting lonely for female companionship.
Ew, Galds. Just, ew.
I rest my case. So, what's the story? The suspense is killing me.
Mandalore offered me a place in his clan. I accepted.
Smart move. You just made us a lot of friends.
Joining the Mandalorians is only the beginning. Come on, we got work to do.
Here's that blacklist posting they were talking about, locked up tight. Do the honors. This is it. The real deal. I can't believe it.
Welcome to the big leagues, Mako.
That is such an understatement you don't even know. In all the time I spent researching the Great Hunt, I only heard rumors about the blacklist. According to the rumors, the only people who know how to place a bounty on the blacklist are the most major players in the galaxy. This bounty's pretty sparse on details, just an encrypted holo frequency and the location to call it from. Taris. Ready to see what these jokers have in store for us?
Warm up the engines. We're heading out.
Systems are looking good. Look out, Galaxy. Here comes the grand champion of the Great Hunt.
Hello, Hunter. Fancy seeing you here. Relax, this isn't a prank. This bounty is more of a blacklist tradition than an actual contract. It's been passed from hunter to hunter for over a decade. I was the last hunter to take the contract who's still breathing, so I'm the one passing the torch.
I just need the who and the where.
Now that information's going to cost you. See, every hunter to take the contract puts up an ante. The one who actually bags the target claims the stakes. Nobody expected things to carry on this long, so the payout's grown over the years. The ante is listed on the job.
All right, credits are being transferred.
That's it. Not going to bankrupt you, but odds are it's credits you're never going to see again. Your target is Jinkin Kadera, a Mandalorian who's been in exile on Taris for ages now. Word is he's been dead for a long time. But don't be taken in. Jinkin's still alive, and he's still very dangerous.
How's Jikon managed to evade capture this long?
He's resourceful and knows his environment better than anyone. All of Taris is his weapon. It took a year of searching and a great many dead before Mandalore finally washed his hands of the traitor and left him in exile. Ever since then, Grand Champions have attempted to win the glory of taking Jinkin's head.
Has there been any word of Jikon recently?
No, and I doubt there will be. This blacklist mark has evaded some 24 hunters over the years. Friendly word of advice. If you're going to pick up the trail before the Empire wipes it out, you're going to need more than your own 2 eyes. There's a Mandalorian base camp on the ground. I'd speak with the ranking officer there.
The advice is appreciated.
Some folks who were smuggling relics off this giant landfill. I wonder if they bugged out yet.
Zakuiga Vod. What brings me the honor of having Mandalore's Chosen in my camp.
I'm hunting Jikol and Kadera. Do you know anything that can help me find him?
The trader? No sightings. But then, we don't pay attention to ghosts. Jenkins a lingering shame best forgotten. You believe he's still alive?
That's what I've been led to believe.
If the trader's alive, it would make some sense. His son was with us until recently. Disappeared.
Disappeared how exactly?
The boy went missing in action while scouting a nearby Republic colony. Torian was assumed killed or captured by the enemy, but I can't discount the possibility that the trader was involved.
You believe I'll find something at this Republic colony?
Well, a search of the area couldn't hurt. If nothing else, wiping out the colony could earn you a tidy sum. The Imperials want a slaughter, and they're offering credits for Tarisian bodies.
You're a man after my own heart, Commander.
Come see me personally when you want your credits for the Protectorate. I'll have them waiting.
Reports on the Cathar, sir. Don't kill us! We aren't armed!
I'm looking for someone you may have taken captive. A Mandalorian named Torian.
I don't... Anyone know what she's talking about?
They don't have what you want. They've been hiding in here since the Imperial transports hit the ground. Let them go, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Let's hear what you have to say first. You don't want to lie.
You really don't want to hold out on my friend here.
We haven't made contact with any Mandalorian troops, but we've been dealing with sniper attacks the last few weeks. I'm certain the sniper's been taking shelter at an old excavation site nearby, but everyone I've sent to investigate has turned up dead. There. You know everything I do. Let the civilians go.
Helpful, but not enough to overlook what the Empire's paying.
All in a day's work.
Welcome back. Recon says you've been wreaking havoc on the Republic forces. Now settlers will be clawing over each other for a shuttle off this sewer of a planet. Your bounty. Good stack of credits by the look of it.
Let me know if you or the Empire need anything else cleaned up.
Let you hog all the glory? I don't think so. Good hunting.
You'll feel that later. I don't like that. Yep, definitely don't like this.
Thought you'd be harder to get the drop on.
I was just eager to see you again after Drummond Koss.
You what?
Man, time to tell me what you're doing out here.
Ow. I deserve that.
You must like him. If I tried that, I'd be wearing my face on the back wall.
You're not here for me. Who then?
You won't like the answer to that.
The traitor. I'm looking too, but not for a reunion. To reclaim my clan's honor.
You found any sign of Jikholn?
Someone's erected dew collectors, beast traps, around an old transport station. Have to be the traitors.
I'll judge for myself.
I've only found one entrance into the station. It's thick with rat ghouls. Risky. Got a way to throw off rat ghouls, but I'll need help. Materials.
What sort of materials am I looking for?
Fresh rat ghoul bodily fluids, both blood and waste, and a decomposing rat ghoul, at least a week old. Check these waypoints. We'll rendezvous at the transport station.
talking next time.
Hey, smelled you coming.
I'll never make a living on that sense of humor.
No joke. Let me. This'll take a minute. Stuff will throw a ragdoll off my trail, but in their den, keep your blaster ready.
So what's this gunk supposed to do exactly?
Mask our scent, tranquilize, smear it thick. If the fumes put the ragdolls out, we might sneak through.
Oh, no way. I am not getting that whatever all over the... This is my best shirt.
Nice knowing you.
Wait. Just do it.
Ugh, now I'm gonna have to burn these.
Mind your distance.
I think I knocked him cross-eyed.
Mind your distance. It's been a while. Ah! Hear that? Nothing?
Leave me hanging.
High-pitched whine!
Oh, this is bad.
Trap!
I hate always being right. Blast, 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 blast! Does this look infected to you?
So, is Artus finally sending children to do his dirty work? Run home now and tell Mandalore if he wants my head, he should come and take it himself.
Mandalore's done with you, Jicone. I'm not.
I will tell you what I told the others. You've survived. You have earned the right to the Garoya Beharan. If you lose, however, I will kill you. I'll be waiting at these coordinates. Then we'll see who hunts whom.
Real nice guy, your dad.
He's toying with us. But the Garoya Beharan gives us an opening. It's a Mandalorian death game. There are 4 parts. Ali Jate, personal honors. Yeme Sum, the homeworld. The Sterabise, who defends a legacy. And the Nost, who destroys it. He will place honors, prized possessions around a battlefield. You will try to take them. If you take all of them, then you must take his home.
I just wander the swamp looking for clues?
I'll scout for Jikone's honors while you go to face him. Then while you run the game, I'll find his home. Call me when you've made your challenge.